if you're in the sales industry, what I'm going to tell you next is going to help you close more deals, regardless of whether you already know what you're doing or whether you look like an absolute haggled mess like my hair does today. It looks like a fucking bird's nest. But anyways, so when we're closing deals, there are certain techniques or certain tactics that we can use, certain psychological triggers that we can use to kind of increase our chances of a successful deal. And the way I want to talk about this is I want to break down the last meeting that I had with a business owner. So me and my business partner, we own a company where we help people market in our area. We help small businesses market better because a lot of small businesses market old-fashioned with traditional paper advertisements and stuff of that nature. So we go in there and we kind of help them. So the last meeting was just me and the owner and the manager. Right? So I'm talking to the owner, I'm presenting my presentation, and they're absolutely blown away. They love everything. They're not really doing any marketing right now, so they truly love the presentation. So of course, that's a big plus. You know, being able to speak clearly, stuff of that nature, be able to look at people in the eye and really just seem genuine, that's very, very important. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. So, you know, I wrap up the presentation, I give them the whole thing, and really they understand it, they love it. Of course, but they're a little caught up on the whole price point. At least that's what they tell me. So I say, okay, that's fine. Let's make an appointment in 1 week from now, and I'll come back, and hopefully by then you'll have a week to kind of, in your mind, think about the pros and cons of marketing with us. So, they say, yeah, that's great. So this is what I do. I take the contract and I say, I'm going to leave this contract here with you, and this is where it starts to get interesting. So pay the fuck attention. So I take the contract. And I put the contract in front of them and I say, look, I want you to have this contract. I want you to read it over just so you know when I come back on Wednesday what exactly we're agreeing to. But what I want you to do, so I want you to flip that contract over. And I want you to think of and write down 3 questions that you have for me. That means when I come back in 1 week, I want you to have 3 questions written down that I'll be able to answer for you. 3 questions. When you're thinking about the pros and cons and what this is going to do for your business, you need to think of 3 questions and have those written down for me by next week. And of course, the business owner says, yeah, absolutely, I can do that. Okay? That is the key right there. That simple thing is going to increase my chances of closing the deal. And I'm going to tell you why. There are 2 main reasons. One is authority. Right? A business owner, they're accustomed to pretty much running their own business. They're accustomed to making decisions, and they're accustomed to being the leader. And that's totally okay. But when I'm in a sales position, when I'm selling for my business, I want to hold the authority. Because an authority figure pretty much has a little bit more pull when it comes to closing or convincing somebody to close on a deal. So by asking the business owner to do something, and when that business owner agrees to do something, that means power is being shifted in my direction, because now that business owner is listening to what I say and is doing what I say. So subconsciously, to the business owner, they're just answering some questions. But in reality, what's actually going on is they are, in a sense, viewing me or subconsciously creating me as an authority figure in their mind. I'm telling them to do something, and they're doing it. That's very, very powerful. You want to put yourself in an authoritative position. You can do that through many different ways, whether that's answering questions, being clear, being knowledgeable. I do all that, but this little extra even makes me more of an authority figure. But that's just the first part of it. The second part of it is, when I go back in a week, there are going to be 2 outcomes that happen. 1, the business owner is going to have answered all those questions, and that's the outcome that I want. 2, the business owner is not going to have answered those questions. Either one benefits me, and I'm going to tell you why. I prefer that they answer the questions. So let's say I walk in there, right? And they don't answer any of the questions. And I say, oh, by the way, you have that contract, with the 3 questions that you had for me. And let's say they don't answer, I don't have it, or I forgot, or I got busy. Well, at that point, I can look at them and say, oh man, I really would have liked to have answered those questions. Maybe we can think of a few while we talk, or maybe you can remember a couple. That benefits me because they're going to feel kind of like almost obligated to do something. You know, I let him down. Him being me, I let Derek down. I didn't answer those questions. So once again, that's going to put people in. It's going to bring their guard down. And when I go and say, "Hey, are you ready to sign up?" They're going to be a lot more willing, because one, they already let me down, and they feel like they have to make it up some way. So that's sales tactic number one. That's good. I'll take that. But what if they do answer all three of the questions? What if when I walk in there, they have 3 questions on the back of that contract, and I say, "Hey, so did you manage to think of those 3 questions over the week that you want to ask me?" What if they say, "Yeah, I do actually. I have them right here." Well, this is where it gets interesting. When it comes to selling, there are usually reasons why people don't want to sign up or purchase or whatever. We call these pain points, right? Those 3 questions that business owner is going to provide for me, those are the most important pain points to that business owner. So that business owner is voluntarily giving me the 3 most important pain points of why they would or would not sign up for the service. So basically what that's going to do is I'm literally going to have them in front of me. And this is where the psychology really gets amazing, because now I have them in front of me, and now I can go one by one by one, and I can destroy those pain points. I can eliminate those pain points. If it's price, I can talk about the competitor's pricing or how we're actually giving a lot. Let's say it's time. It might be too time consuming, or it might take too long. I can get that one out of the way, talking about how, well, time goes by regardless. And if you don't start something, or maybe it's a mixture. But the point is, subconsciously, that business owner is going to reveal their most important pain points and the 3 top reasons why they may not sign up. So just by asking that, one, I'm becoming an authority in their mind, because they're doing what I'm telling them to do. Even if they don't follow through and write down the questions, just agreeing, that is putting me in an authority figure. I'm giving them homework. And who gives people homework? Teachers do. Professors do. People with authority figures, bosses do. So that's step 1. I'm becoming the authority figure. Now, in a week, 2 things are going to happen. Either they're going to have it answered or not. Either one I'll take. If they don't have it answered, that's fine. I just play the card where they feel almost obligated. I play the obligation card. Oh, well, I really wish you would have had those, done. It would have helped me answer or kind of talk about the things that you still didn't understand. So they're going to be obligated, and they're going to want to search in their brain for 3 or 4 questions that I can answer for them. They're going to feel more obligated to actually sign up to our marketing program. Or the second outcome, which is the one that I want, is that they're going to have 3 questions on the back of that contract, and they're going to be the exact 3 reasons why they wouldn't sign up. Because subconsciously, those are going to be the things that are most important to the business owner. The things that are bothering him or her the most, those are going to be, in this case it's a her, but those are going to be the things that bother them the most, and they're going to have them right there waiting for me. So when I go in there with the new contract in hand, the blank contract, the empty one, and saying, "You ready to sign up? Do you have those questions? I want to answer all these questions before I move forward." "Oh yeah, Derek, I do. I actually wrote them down. Here they are." Boom. Eliminate pain point number 1. Boom. Eliminate pain point number 2. Boom. Eliminate pain point number 3. Get those out of the way. Do you have any more questions? I know it's a lot of information to take in. I hope those 3 that I just answered, I hope that was helpful, and I hope that helped you put you in a better place to more understand what you're getting into. "Yeah, Derek, that was great. I was really worried about that second question. I wasn't sure how that worked, but you really clarified it for me." Boom. Or they might say, "Yeah, that kind of was helpful, but go over number 2 again." And now I can readjust, and I can say, okay, this guy or this girl, this business owner needs a little bit more when it comes to question number 2. But basically, just having those there is going to increase my chances, because it allows me to. They're literally voluntarily giving me the 3 of their most important pain points, the 3 reasons why they wouldn't sign up to our program. And that is super beneficial to me as a business owner, because it allows me to counter all of them. So Become an authority figure, figure out their pain points, get rid of their pain points, close the deal. I hope that was helpful. I hope you like videos like this. My name is Derek Polishek. I am the better half of Thiessen Polishek. Steal that line from Cameron. But I hope you guys enjoy this type of videos. We promise. We promise we're going to be posting on the YouTube more often. We're not really posting right now. We're kind of still growing that physical side of the business, which is really what's important to us currently, but we will be posting more. If you guys want to know a little bit more about selling in general, about how we sell things both offline and especially online, because there's a lot of power to selling online, I would definitely check out our website, thiessenpolishek.com, and definitely sign up for our free crash course on selling anything online. We're also in the process of creating a very powerful online selling course that I think will definitely help you guys. Not only if you're selling a physical product, but if you're trying to break into the online space, it's going to be very helpful. That is on pre-order on the website under courses. Other than that, feel free to browse the rest of the videos on here. Subscribe so you guys don't miss the next video that might come out in another fucking year. No, we're gonna do better. We're gonna post more often. But I hope this was helpful. As I said, my name is Derek Polishek. This is Thiessen Polishek. I will catch you in the next video.